Hi, this is Mike Newman. If you don't know me, I just started a new running website for high school running in Illinois called Illinois Prep Harrier. Here's the address where you can find this. We've got some great things on there, articles about races, previews for upcoming meets, ratings. We'll have ratings every week. It's not a fancy website. I'm just going to give you the facts. We'll feed your brain and see where we go from there with that. It's a work in progress for me. I love doing it, so hopefully that you like it as well. This is our weekly show. It's a weekend preview of Illinois high school cross-country meets. We'll look at some of the top meets this weekend in the Chicago area and throughout the state. And then on Monday or Tuesday, we'll have a recap show where we'll talk about the meets and we'll talk about strategies that the coaches used and everything else like that. Nothing fancy. We're not going to have any highlights, videos, or anything like that. I'll be posting videos on the site or on my YouTube account if you want to go take a look at that. Not a lot, though. So, big meet this weekend. The Hornet Red Devil Invitational at Catherine Legge Memorial Park on the east side of Hinsdale. Beautiful park. Get there early if you want to get good parking. If you don't want to park by I-55, parking is very limited there. So get there early. First races are at 9 o'clock, boys frosh soft race. The two varsity races. Let's talk about the boys race first, which is at 10 o'clock. It's really hard to say who the favorite is here because there aren't, there's so many evenly matched teams. We start out with Neuqua Valley, third place last year in the state meet, lost their top two runners, Mark Derrick and Taylor Soltis. But they do have a great pack coming back. They will run as a group. They'll go out slow. They'll build into it, just a typical Neuqua Valley team. We'll see how they do there. Returning state champs Palatine will be there. Palatine just extended their dual meet streak to 62 after defeating a tough Hersey team on Tuesday at Deer Grove East. We'll see what they do. Question will be whether Graham Brown will stay up on varsity for this race or will he go down and run frosh soft. Chris Quick has a lot of decisions. It's early in the year with that. New Trier lost the defending state individual champion, Leland Later, but they're still a deep team. Ethan Kaplan is their lead runner, so it'll be interesting to see what they do also. Niles North. Niles North, we ranked 16th in the DISTAT ratings for Illinois, and I think they may surprise a lot of people. And then we have Wheaton Warrenville South. Nice team, nice young team. We'll talk about the individuals in the race in a second, but they do have some individuals that will be vying for the championship. There are two runners that I really think you should keep an eye out for in the boys individual varsity race. One of them is Joey Santillo of Manuka. Got 16th last year at the state meet. Ran a great race at Maxwell Park last weekend, Normal West. Ran 15:23, I believe. So he's ready to go on this course. One runner to watch from Niles North, Mika Beller, who is one of their key components in their 2-mile relay at state last year. But still, he had a good track season. Ran 9:19, 4:18, 1:54 split in the relay. Really watch out for him, too. The two guys I was talking about from Wheaton Warrenville South, both juniors, Nolan McKenna and Luke Schroer. Luke has some injury problems, had missed most of the track season. Hopefully he's ready to go for this race on Saturday. The one that everybody is watching, though, is the girls race, which will go off at 10:30. You have the top two teams in the state that are going at each other. New Trier with Jessica and Courtney Ackerman and Mimi Smith, great top three runners, and then Wheaton Warrenville South, which has a great pack led by McKenna Keipel. Interesting to see what John Burnside from New Trier and Rob Harvey from Wheaton Warrenville South decide to do. Here's the thing, gang. First meet of the year. So, you know what? State meet isn't being run for another 2 months. So it'll give the coaches a chance to look at strategy, look at runners, and see what works and see where they're at. That was the one thing that Troy Young at Belvedere North and Andrew Adelman said after the Sycamore Invitational on Tuesday that I was at. They said, now we know where we're at. Now we know what we need to work with. And the same thing's going to happen there. There's other great teams in the Hinsdale meet. Glenbard West. Madeline Perez, she's ready to go. I've watched her run back and forth on the prairie path. Great pace and all of that. She's ready to go. And also a sophomore that's with her, Lisa Luzak. Palatine. They're looking to redeem themselves. A 10th place finish last year is not Palatine-like for the girls team, I should say. Could be interesting to see what they do. Individually, I think we're going to have a great race. Last year at this race, Amanda Fox from Naperville Central stapled herself as one of the favorites after a convincing win on this course. Jill Hardy's from Hinsdale Central running on her home course. She looked great at the end of last year in cross country, had a good track season. I think she's ready to go. We talked about the New Trier girls, Jessica and Courtney Ackerman, Mimi Smith, ready to go. They'll be towards the front also. Perez from Glenbard West, Lisa Luzak from Glenbard West also will be in there. And then Tess Wasowitz and Jessica Lincoln from Palatine. They'll be up there too. So I think we're going to see a great individual race there and a great team race. There are more meets going on this weekend. Let's start down south. Big question down south in Illinois right now is Tropical Storm Isaac. She should be hitting that area either Friday night or Saturday. So there have been a lot of questions that have been going on right now. Are there going to be meets? Granite City is going to be a big meet at Wilson Park. Number 3 ranked O'Fallon will be there, and they're raring to go. Question is, will the meet be held? Other meets have already questioned, if they're going to be running or not. I already know Canton is debating whether they're going to have the meet. They should have their answer sometime today. Also, the Galesburg Invitational at Lake Story, rugged course, and if it's pouring rain, and they're supposed to get the rain that we're thinking that we're going to get from this storm, they may call that meet off. Other great meets too down south. Charleston Invitational on the campus of Eastern Illinois. Be the first chance to see Riley McInerney, a 2A favorite individually this year. Also, up north in the Chicago area, we have the ICOPS Invitational for the Catholic schools at Reed Kepler Park in West Chicago. St. Ignatius is going to be there. Jack Keeneland, who is one of the top runners in the state, will be there. We'll see what kind of strategy he'll use, or will he use it as an opener heading into Peoria Woodruff the following week. Lyons Township has their meet on their campus, South Campus in Western Springs. Should be a good boys race between 3 top teams, Lyons Township, Sandburg, and Maine South. Great race there. Individually, Pat McMahon from Sandburg will be in that race. Kyle Hauser from Marist, I believe Marist is there too. Girls race, Maine South, Emily Leonard, Megan Lemersall, one of the top duos in the state. In the girls races, they will be in there also. Also, Maggie O'Laughlin from Marist will be in there as well. St. Charles East at famed Leroy Oaks Forest Preserve. Last year, the heat knocked the meet out. The way the weather looks like, it's going to be a go. So thank goodness for that. St. Charles East girls team is loaded. Well, not loaded, but they have a very good nucleus coming back. They should be one of the favorites. Watch for Emma Fisher from York will be in that race. She should be the favorite in that race also. Other meets, Crystal Lake South. Crystal Lake South's Invitational is not run at Veteran Acres. Nobody's running at Veteran Acres this year. because they're redoing the parking lots there. So I don't know where the park is in Crystal Lake. You can call Rich Eschman at Crystal Lake South. He can tell you where it's at. Troy Young, the Belvedere North coach, told me that they were at the course. It's a 3.1 course, fast course. So we could see some fast times from the Belvedere North guys there also. Where else? Wisconsin Parkside, north of the border in Kenosha. Lake Zurich will be there, and Libertyville. We'll see some nice Lake Zurich pack, and also Nick Cormel. Sorry, Nick, if I pronounced your name wrong. Will be in that race also. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Okay, 2 more things, and then I'm done for the day, and we'll get you on your way. One thing that I wanted to try to do with every video shooting is I want to answer your questions. This is your website, this is your show, so let's come up with some questions that you have about this weekend's action, what if you were at a meet, what you saw, what you think, what I think about it, or something offbeat. Let's keep it in the running, okay? I don't want to answer something out there. So, starting Friday night, email me at newman.diestatIL@gmail.com and title it Question of the Day. And best question, I'll come up with something. I have so many Dice Stat shirts from the last year or so. Maybe I'll give one out. If I see you at a meet, I'll give you that shirt if you tell me what meet you're going to be at. So we've got that. One more thing on a serious note. Long time and former coach of St. Ignatius, Jim Connolly, passed away on Wednesday due to complications of a stroke. It's really hit the running and the coaching community of Illinois pretty hard. Pete Connolly is the coach, and Montini. What a great loss for coaches in Illinois. But remember how many coaches that Coach Connolly touched, and how many people that he touched and that he influenced. I think it's a great thing. Illinois Prep Top Times has a great piece that the Connolly family wrote. Go check out their website. They have, I read it tonight and was really impressed with it. Also, you can go to Illinois Mile Split. They have a great blog with 1A favorite Grant Nykaza. I think that'll be a great thing. So, we're done. How do you like that?
That was easy.
Okay. I'm using props too. Can you believe that? Okay. So, everybody have a good weekend at your meet. Stay safe. Let's show great sportsmanship. And check the website. All right. IllinoisPrepHarrier.wordpress.com. During the weekend, we'll have updates on all the meets. We'll have a recap of the Hinsdale meet and a few other meets. And we'll see you either Monday and Tuesday with the next video. And if, like I said, here again, newman.diestatIL@gmail.com for question of the day. And we'll see how that works out. So have a great evening, weekend, stay dry, and see you later. Bye-bye.